Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Harbinger, and I'm back with another Ruby reaction. Now, I know that I was late in the other ones. We're not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to justify it. We're just going to skip past everything, but I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Rooster Teeth. Quick shout out to, rest in peace, Monty again, but thank you for giving us an amazing, amazing series that I have dang near, in my opinion, I've dang near grew up because I was there watching it from the beginning. I just didn't start doing reactions until like volume 5, 4, something like that. But we're gonna go on to start this. Last time we left off was Confessions within Cumulonimbus Clouds. What is up in my throat? But pretty much we got the confirmation of Bumblebee, which again, Bumblebee shippers rejoice. Jaune giving Rwby Crescent Rose. Her not wanting to be like, it seems like she doesn't want to be anywhere near Crescent Rose, to be honest, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what will go on, because we saw some new stuff from Neo. We saw what it looked like they were walking down like a mirror or like a hall of their regrets, because every time they looked in one of those like walkways or whatever, they would see something that it seems like they regretted. But the thing that had me tripping out in the episode was the fact that Summer Rose was there when Rwby walked past. She didn't look in it, she just walked past it, and Summer Rose was there. So it's like, does she regret something to do with her mom? Like, I have no idea, but I'm not even going to make this intro that long because I'm behind in reactions. So we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, go. We can be over here. Yeah. Haircut too. Good lord. Sinking down into depths of nowhere, I am undone. Clasping tight onto memories, I know they'll be overrun. Must live with balance, but balance is blind. Vengeance is all we're inside a new me, I'm ready, but who will I find? Oh, and we also got confirmation. That was the big thing about Alex and her brother. So my thing is Alex just going to be a haunting memory in the ever after, or is she like back?
I'm late! I'm late! I'm late!
What was that?
I overslept. I never oversleep. Yesterday, all the excitement. Get your head together. You can fix it. You always fix it.
Jaune!
Look, I can't wait. I'm late. Any second, there's going to be another. Damn it. Right on time. Get to town. I'll meet you there.
I'm never this upset when I oversleep.
What did he mean right on time?
I'm sure we'll find out when we get down there. Rwby, where's your weapon?
Oh,
Sorry, still waking up. Hurry! People are counting on us. Whoa.
Everything's made of paper.
Who makes a town out of paper?
Hello. Welcome to our village. We hope that it pleases you. Would you be so kind as to tell us what you are so that we may serve you? Serve us? Your town is on fire! Oh, no, we are quite safe. We have our hero. Hooray! 3 cheers for the rusted knight and his white rabbit. Hip, hip.
Stop! Back up! There's water everywhere. You'll dissolve.
Hello, water. How may I serve you?
Stop that. I can't believe that almost happened. It's been ages since I missed the first fire.
Do fires happen often?
Oh, every day.
What?
Oh, right, I guess, introductions. These are the paper pleasers. They're probably the most polite, most hospitable afterns around. Because that's their purpose. When Alex left me to die, Juniper found help. Brought me to the paper pleasers, who got me back on my feet. They work all day. Not just serving travelers, but serving the land they live on, too. They beautify it, make it a place of peace. Unfortunately, they're a bit clumsy, but that also makes them predictable. I told you to hold these.
Thank you, brave knight.
Classic Ren.
You named them? After your teammates?
No, I named them after everybody.
Hello, I am the one called Rwby. What are you?
Hate that.
Okay, the disastrous lighting of the morning lantern is dealt with. That gives us just enough time to strategize before the calming Pebble Tower crumbles, crushing the Koi Pond Dam, and flooding the entire village, so I'm thinking... quick brunch?
I could eat.
My life's work. Over the years, Juniper and I have been systematically exploring as many of the nearby acres as possible. If you think you've seen it all here, let me tell you, you haven't.
What exactly have you been looking for?
Anyone or anything that might be able to take us back home.
Okay, and what have you found?
But so far, I mean, not much, but I've got a really good feeling about this 1 acre we saw with a bunch of pyramids.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I follow. Do you have any leads at all? Any other plans?
Probably not.
This is the plan. Look, I'm sorry I didn't solve all our problems by myself, but I can't just run off and let them die. But between protecting the village, searching for you guys, and searching for an exit, we've got a really tight schedule to keep. Or rather, you've got a tight schedule to keep.
I beg your pardon?
This is the schedule of catastrophes that befall the village every day. Or at least they would if it wasn't for me and June. With this, you guys can save the day no problem, which means I can go out to keep searching without any interruptions. With Juniper's speed and
I don't know if that's a good
familiarity
idea,
with this place,
John.
we'll find our solution in no time.
I think Jaune...
This is it. Look, if there's one thing
I think
I've
it turns
learned
out the
all these
cat
years,
might
it's
actually
that
be the
patience
way out,
pays
and the
off.
tree might actually be
That's
the
why
way
we're
out.
finally back together.
Or the
I
only
know
way
I
out.
can find us a way out, okay?
But the
I know
issue
I know it.
is just that he can't trust the cat anymore.
I'm not crazy. This isn't crazy, it's easy. You know, we still got time before the Pebble Tower falls. How about I saddle up Juniper and show you around myself? Point out some of the clumsier papers. Just wait till you guys meet Neptune.
Damn it, Jaune. This isn't a plan, it's a to-do list.
He's obviously been through a lot.
Yeah.
We can be frustrated later. Right now, Jaune needs us. And we still need him. We just can't count on him.
Then who does that leave us with? It's obvious we need someone to guide us, or we could end up thrown back in time, or killed by the tree, or worse.
Well, if that's how
The
everybody...
great tree does not kill. That is what we keep trying to tell him. But our hero still insists that we never ascend.
What?
I do not wish to be rude, but our work has been completed for quite some time. Because of us, the land is beautiful, but we have realized that, like ourselves, it is also very delicate. We would like to make
Blake, is that you?
pleasing, but also resilient. Because of this, we are ready to leave ourselves and merge with the tree, so that it might return us as something new. But our hero is displeased by this course of action. We tried reaching out to the tree, but our hero forbade it. Then, the wisest of our village suggested breaking from our physical forms so that the winds may carry us back to the tree. But our hero is clever and brave, always keeping us from harm. You must understand, the tree does not kill, it resurrects and rebuilds. We do not wish to displease our hero, and I hope I have not displeased you, but we so desperately wish to return to the tree, to return home, so that we may carry on with our work.
Return home, huh?
Oh, do not be sad. The wisest are going to topple the Pebble Tower today. I am sure it will work this time.
What makes you so sure?
Nothing.
That's gotta be Blake.
That's so sad. Weird, but sad.
But it also means Jaune might not be totally right about the tree. It's not death, it's rebirth. From a certain perspective, maybe. But what happened to Louis then? Jaune said...
Jaune wasn't there. The cat wasn't even there. None of us know the full story, and we'll never learn anything babysitting these villagers. We have to convince Jaune to let them go.
But how? He's clearly not all there.
Is that what you think?
Ooh. Ooh.
But what if the cat was telling the truth? Maybe not about everything, but about the tree.
The tree's the last thing you should listen to them about. They're just doing what they're designed to do. They don't care what happens when you get there.
We're not listening to them. We're listening to the Afterans. And they're telling us that the tree is nothing to be afraid of. That they want to go.
They don't know what they want. You've seen the way they act. Nothing here is that straightforward, okay? Afterans are all either too clever, too stupid, or too crazy to trust.
Then why do you care so much about this village?
Because I can actually protect these people!
Oh. Oh, she's back.
They found us. I am not letting them down.
If those walkers make it down here, those Afterans will never ascend.
And we won't run this time.
Ruby's contemplating a lot, you can tell.
Thank you.
Stay focused.
Are Yang's eyes golden now? Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. She's going through PTSD or something.
Wanting truly.
What is going on? Is this one real? Okay, no, that one wasn't real. No, that one was Neo. No, it wasn't Neo.
The walkers from the market.
But those were more than just her usual tricks. They eat and grow, and how has she gotten so powerful?
Well, she didn't do it by standing around. I know you may not care about protecting this village, but you could at least help your friends when they're in danger.
Rwby? Are you okay?
No, no, what time is it? No! No!
Oh, Jaune.
I couldn't save them. I was supposed to save them, and they're dead.
No, Jaune. They're gone, but they're not dead. They'll be back.
Yeah, it's what they wanted. Right, Rwby?
Why are you asking me?
We just...
Because I'm the leader? Because I'm just supposed to have something to say? Because I don't. I mean, why do I have to be the leader anyway? Why do I have to always be the one to pick people up? What about me? No time, right? Gotta get home. Gotta help Jaune. Gotta find someone who isn't just going to screw everything up. Gotta stay positive, right? Smiles all around. Maybe even finally get our feelings sorted out. Good for you, by the way. We're all so happy for you.
Hey!
I'm sorry, is this a bad time? Are we supposed to be mourning Jaune's make-believe friends?
They're gone because of you. The walkers came for you because Neo hates you. Oh, and let's not forget the reason we're in the Ever After in the first place is because of your plan that didn't work. What about you? It's all about you.
Jaune.
I'm sorry, I know I'm not okay. I'm not right, but how am I supposed to be? I've been alone for so long. Here, on that bridge. I was the only one that could do it. I was the only one! And now I have to live with that forever.
Do they not know?
In here or back home.
Guys, I know things are bad, but...
Shut up. Don't do that. Just don't.
And she's gone. This. Ew, got chills on that last part. All right. Let's talk about it. All right. So I do apologize strongly for not making not having too much commentary and everything, but as I said, I am so far behind on Rwby, and where the heck did I'll find it later. But I'm so behind on Rwby right now. I think I'm if I counted this episode, I'm 3 episodes behind. And pretty much, I just wanted to take in this episode, and I might do the same thing for next episode and just save some of my comments for the end. Besides, for some reason, I be getting comments that people like that I don't talk too much during reactions. But that last part, see, we always saw and I said this in literally like almost every other reaction this volume, that Rwby is the anchor, or she was the anchor of the team. I get what Jaune's saying, but you also got to understand that Rwby's not wrong either. These are two people who are both technically right. Because when you actually think about it, right, it seems like oftentimes Rwby puts her own feelings aside to help others, which is great. It's admirable quality, to be honest. But it seems like even with her friends, sometimes she gets put on the back burner because she's always seen as the bright, happy one, meaning that there's probably almost nothing going wrong with her on the surface. At least that's what everybody thinks. However, this girl is constantly put like stuffing her feelings, any feelings that she's had, especially in these recent volumes, just down in her stomach and everything, and not voicing them. And they finally come out now, and she's voicing everything, and she's lashing out at everybody. She doesn't, I feel like she doesn't genuinely feel, I feel like she didn't genuinely want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I feel like she said what she said because she felt like she needed to. And I 100% understand Jaune. We need to understand Jaune has been alone by himself for odds are at least close to 20 years. 2 decades. With that being said, him being all alone, nobody from his place not knowing what's going on, because for him, the same events that happened, they happened in real time, but for him, he's gone decades, odds are, without knowing the outcome of those situations. He was probably expecting, when he saw Rwby and them, he was probably expecting them to be as old as he was. So he's gone all those years sitting here like, in a sense, going crazy. But one thing he always remembered is what has transpired and everything. He blames himself for not Pier. He does blame himself for Pier. He blamed himself for Penny. With all those being said, he had some things to voice too. And Jaune is 100% a person who beforehand would never have said what he said, even if he thought it. What he said about Rwby is also true. Even though on Ruby's end, it's not about her when it comes, like, nobody cares about what she thinks or feels unless they're trying to find a way out and benefit themselves. For Jaune and probably everybody else, it's all about Rwby because, one, it was Ruby's plan. Don't get me wrong, it failed, but it was Ruby's plan. 2, the bad guys are mainly after Rwby. Neo's after Rwby. Cinder wants Rwby. Salem wants Rwby. All the heavy hitters want Rwby. Meaning that you can easily interpret, if you wanted to be a jackass, that is, you could easily interpret a lot of the people who have died being Rwby's fault. If you get what I'm saying. Like I said, if you want to be a jackass. It's not her fault. But you could interpret that just because the villains want her. She's connected to her friends. Her friends ain't going to let that happen. Her friends aren't going to let the villains get Rwby. And if her friends happen to die in that process, if you wanted to be, like, if I was on the villain side, I would be like, I don't know why you're crying. They only died because you didn't come with me or because you didn't die. Stuff like that. But you can see both sides, but now, like, I'm going to stop this whole entire conversation because I got to see the next episode. Because after Jaune going off on Rwby, after Rwby going off on everybody, I literally, like, hold up. I'm getting that next episode queued up now. I literally need to see the next episode. I'm recording this before work. I never do this.